Welcome to the stream. This stream is going to be a little different. Today I was given an opportunity to continue some creative endeavors, so I'm going to continue to write this script. And right now I'm really just reminding myself about what I did right. Due to it's been a minute since I've done it, or since I've been back into this world, so I have to get myself back in there, in the character's mindset, and understand what is driving them, what's making them want to do what they're doing. Trying to really create a world here, and I'm only like 30 some pages in order to make a feature film, it needs to be at least 120 pages. So I still need to work on that, creating all the pages and all that dialogue. And honestly, like, I see the story in my head, but it also needs to be reimagined. This song right now is kind of getting me there. I'm one of those people that's nope. I am triggered by like the music, so I got to find the right music that's, I guess the story itself is kind of dark. But it's not like horror film dark. And maybe crime. Maybe that'll do it. Let's see. All right. But thanks for coming in and chatting. I'm here if you want to chat. But right now I'm trying to get back into the mood here. Everything's so horror-like. No. It's like, it's noir. It's noir sounding. I know that much. Man, I'm trying to find something that's like copyright free as well too, because okay, maybe this will help. I don't know. Okay. Okay. It's fitting the vibe a little bit. Okay. City street day. Rain stopped. Dirty aftermath. Boone firmly takes the gun from Chester, making it clear that he's in control. The uneasy alliance hangs in the air as they head toward Boone's unmarked police car. Hold on to your secrets, but that peace stays with me for now. Chester reluctantly complains. Eyes Boone warily as they settle into the car. Now spill it. What was your angle in all this? And what was Raz up to? Chester's gaze, distant and unfocused, struggles. I don't have to tell you shit. Boone grabs Chester and puts him in his car. Interior, unmarked car, continuous. Chester sits at the back seat, glancing out the window as the cityscape blurs past. Boone remains focused on the road, but the atmosphere inside the car is charged with the weight of the unfolding situation. You could say thank you, you know. I don't just save life back. I didn't just save your life back there. Boone glances at Chester through the rearview mirror, a hint of skepticism in his eyes. I had it under control. Chester chuckles, a trance of amusement cutting through the tension. Sure, detective, you had it all figured out. Just happened to drop your little bag of evidence. Great work, pig. Boone shoots Chester a pointed look. You're pushing your luck, pal. And what's with this pig crap? Have I done something to offend you? Chester, hesitant, choosing his words carefully. Oh, don't take it personally, Hamsteak. It's just, you kind of, you're what I'm not fond of. It's because you guys, I've had to do what I've done. No one wants to help me in my situation, so now I've got to figure it all out myself. What's the situation, then? Chester looks at Boone through the mirror and takes a moment. How can I trust you? You can't. But the way I see it, you don't have a choice. We're already headed to the station. Chester reluctantly begins to share more. Helen, she's gone, man. Lost in this messed up city. The drug. What drug? They call it venom. Not the name I would pick. Doesn't sound like it would sell well. But that shit is potent, like heroin, but without the chase, it just gets better and better. Problem is, it intensifies everything. Makes you unstoppable. Work out with this shit, and you're Arnold fucking Schwarzenegger. Shoot a weapon, you're hyper-focused, man. In bed, you're Jesus himself. Boone, intrigued and concerned, presses for more information. Why haven't I heard of this? Does it surprise me? Only a few know right now. It's underground, but Raz is about to change all that shit. But how do you know all this? Chester reflects to the past. I've seen things. Detective. Taking the damn drug to find answers. The factory, the operation, it's big. But it ain't handling it all over. What did I write? But it ain't handing it all over easy. What was I thinking? The operation, it's big. But it's not easy. You help me find Helen, then maybe we'll talk. We'll sort it all out in the station. Chester defeated. What's your name? Why do you want to know? Like you know the name of the guy I just saved? Oh, sorry. That's how he would say it. Like to know the guy. Like to know the name of the guy I just saved. Boone. Yours? Chester. Well, Boone. A little gratitude goes a long way. just saying. Boone can't help but smile. Thanks for the assist. No problem. The car ride becomes silent as they head toward the station. Interior. Oh, we should probably change the music for this. Yeah, we'll do this. Raz stands by the window, cigar in hand, overlooking the cityscape. Case of money, prototypes of the drug are scattered on the table. The room is silent, except for the occasional puff of smoke. 2 guards stand, sentinel, at the door. Julian enters, his face marked by the turmoil of recent events. Did they nab the guy? You'll get the news when I do, son. No updates yet. That bastard needs to pay. She was my world. Raz nonchalant turns to Julian. In this city, my boy, lovers are like drops of rain. More where she came from, you just have to know where to look. Julian, consumed by despair, reaches for a vial of the drug on Raz's desk, accepting solace. Raz reacts swiftly, slaps the vial from Julian's grasp. Just not there. Never dip your toes in your own stream, son. You think I climbed this mountain for the view? No. I'm here because I understand control of oneself and others. Are you paying attention? I won't be here forever to tidy up after you. One day, this kingdom will be yours. I get it. Then start acting like it. As your daddy used to say, don't use your head just like... don't use your head just to keep your ears apart. Wise words to live by. Yeah, yes, sir. It's just this pain. I get it, son. But let it fuel you and ensure your next move is a wise one. The door swings open. Dr. Roger walks through, appearing stressed yet confident. You asked for me, sir. Yes. How's our next batch coming along? It's exceeding expectations. The compound's neurostimulation has resulted in the highest aggression and potency, precisely in line with your specifications. However, I must caution that further refinement may lead to unpredictable outcomes. I didn't ask for a chemistry lesson, Doctor. I asked if it worked. Apologies, sir. It's ready for distribution. The chemical alterations have enhanced its impact on the nervous system, increasing both its addictive nature and the associated violent tendencies. Good. Ensure it aligns with the distribution schedule. We're not running a laboratory. We're running a business. Let's stick to what matters. Of course, sir. The next phase will proceed as planned. That is all, Rougeau. Dr. Rougeau exits Raz's office, and Ace and Bert enter, passing him with a determined stride. Julian, visibly anxious, addresses them. You're back! Finally! Did you kill him? Ignoring Julian, Ace and Bert turn their attention to Raz's, who sense trouble in their demeanor. Raz, we got a problem. Yes, he's dead. Some detective got him before we could. Some big mixed dude and some cross-dressing tweaker. Raz shocks, demands an explanation. Raz is dead? How? That tweak shot him right in the head when he was going after the detective. He wasn't being very compliant. God damn. God damn. It's hard to go from voice to voice. God damn. Raz pounds his table in the frustration. Someone give me a damn phone. Who are you gonna call? Mind your business, son. Oh, sorry. That was Julian. I see it best, by the way. Appreciate you. My man. Someone give me a damn phone. Who are you gonna call? Mind your business, son. Raz gestures to Ace and Bert. Get back out there and wait for my orders. Ace turns around, glances back at Bert, who's still stunned by this brother's passing. Bert eventually gathers himself and follows Ace out the office. The door closes behind them, leaving Raz on the phone. Interior. Armory. Afternoon. Oh, yeah. Next scene. Hopefully it's a sexy one. Ace and Bert step into the dimly lit room, the air thick with the scent of gun oil and secrecy. It's no ordinary armory. It's their hidden space. Weapons line the walls, and a heavy steel door leads to an adjacent room. Ace heads to the makeshift bar, pouring 2 glasses of whiskey. The subdued lighting casts shadows, accentuating the covert nature of their meeting. Sit down, Ace. Bert, nursing the pain of his brother's recent death and a fresh nose injury, complies silently. Ace hands him a glass. The liquid amber reflects the mute glow of the room. Ace takes a sip and pulls out a bandage case and starts to mend Bert's nose. You messed up out there. Bert, avoiding eye contact, mumbles an apology. Yeah, I know. Blaze. Wasn't supposed to go down like that. And this? Ace points at his nose. Wasn't supposed to happen either. You need to get your act together. Bert laughs. Yeah. Well, sometimes I can keep my mouth shut. I know. That's why I had to shut it for you before you know you liked it. Ace laughs. Maybe a little. Bert looks into Ace's eyes, shifting uncomfortably. Look, Ace, we need to talk about this thing between us. Ace scoffs, taking a sip of her whiskey. There's nothing between us, Bert. Just business. Feels like more than just business. You feel too much. I don't think I feel enough. Bert slides his hand underneath Ace's shirt. Oh, that's right. Or are you just looking for a way to forget about your brother? Bert, frustrated, slams his fist on the table. Man, I do the fist on the table a lot. Might need to stop that. Damn it, Ace. Blaze knew about us. Ace, caught off guard, glances away for a moment. Her tough exterior momentarily cracked. Oh. Alright, cool. Momentarily cracked. Well, he's not here anymore, is he? We had a plan, Ace. We're gonna get that mixture, start our own thing, leave Raz behind. Ace, intrigued, narrows her eyes at Bert. And what makes you think I'm still interested? Because I know you hate Raz just as much as I do. We could take control, me and you. Ace takes a moment, takes Bert in. Me and you. They look at each other, stare. A passionate kiss. Bert picks Aces up, takes his whiskey down like a shot, lays Ace down on the weapons table, shares kisses, tearing each other's clothes off, and then begin to make love. This is not the right music for this moment, so we're going to change that. Interior, unmarked car, afternoon. Boone is driving, Chester is in the back seat. Boone's phone rings, and he glances at the caller ID, seeing Natasha's name, Chester. Are we there yet? Quiet. It's my ex-wife. Trouble in paradise, I see. Boone sighs. He answers the call, putting it on speaker. Hey, Natasha, what's up? Boone, thank God you were picking up... blah, blah, blah. Boone, thank you for picking up Natasha from school. I appreciate it. Boone furrows his brow, confused. I didn't pick her up. I'm on my way to the station. Wait, she's not with you? The school just called and said she was with you. I didn't, I swear. Chester mumbles under his breath. Raz. Oh God, where is she? Who has her? Bad at female voices. Calm down. I'll look into this. Maybe the school got confused. I'll go to the school and talk to them. Call me right back. I will. Don't worry. I gotta go. Call you soon. Everything's gonna be fine. Boone looks at the rearview mirror at Chester. Change of plans. We need to check the school. Something's not right. As the car speeds toward the school, Boone's mind races with concern for his daughter and questions about the dangerous game he's unwittingly been drawn into. Elementary school, afternoon. Boone's unmarked car pulls up to the school. He looks at Chester in the back seat. Stay put. Boone steps out of the car, tense with worry, and approaches the school entrance. Interior, unmarked car, afternoon. Chester, seated in the police car, notices an opportunity. He glances around, assessing the situation. As Boone enters the school, Chester starts working on the cuffs, attempting to slip his hands free. Cut back to interior elementary school, afternoon. Boone finds the school receptionist, Mrs. Anderson, at her desk. Boone approaches. I'm Detective Boone. I need to know if my daughter Anastasia is here. Anastasia Boone, yes. She was here. She doesn't have a voice. Anastasia Boone? Yes. She was here. She left with someone earlier. Boone's heart sinks and panic sets in. Left with someone? Who? When? I didn't get a good look, Detective. It was a woman in a hurry. She... in a hurry. Said you sent her. Boone is alarmed, but tries to maintain composure. A woman? A Giga Chad? Oh, man. A woman? Describe her. Well, she was wearing sunglasses, had dark hair. I think I didn't really get a good look. Cut to unmarked car, afternoon. Chester manages to get the cuffs off and removes the back seat, clearing the junk, toys, gym bags, car tools. Interior, elementary school, afternoon. Boone scans the surroundings, spotting a few witnesses near the school gate. Exterior, elementary school, afternoon. Boone approaches them, showing a photo of Anastasia from his wallet. "Did you see who picked up my daughter? Yeah, it was the black Mercedes. Fancy car. I think it had tinted windows. Looked expensive." Cut to an unmarked car afternoon. Chester glances at the school entrance, sees Boone talking to witnesses. He then crawls into the trunk and pops open it with the emergency trunk unlock. He hops out and begins to run. Cut back to elementary school exterior afternoon. Boone clenches his jaw, realizing the situation just took a dangerous turn. His daughter is missing, and someone with resources is involved. "Tell me everything you remember about the car." Boone, determined and worried, heads back to the car, ready to pursue the lead. He then notices his trunk is open and sees Chester running back into the city. Boone chases. Exterior city street, afternoon. Boone catches up to Chester in a narrow alley, his frustration evident, gun pointed at Chester. "Hold it right there. Where's my daughter?" Chester stops, raises hands, and turns to the face of Boone. Look, your daughter? They took her, man. Raza's gang." Chester takes a deep breath. "They know you got me. They're using her to get to me. But I think I know where they took her." Boone's expression tightens. "What do you know?" "Everything I know about the factory, the drug, the operation. If you want your daughter back, we need to work together." Boone grabs Chester by the collar, frustration and desperation in his eyes. "Don't play games with me." "I'm not playing, damn it. Look, Venom's dangerous. The factory is by the old Ferris wheel. If you want to see your daughter again, you're gonna have to help me get Helen, okay?" Boone realizes his script, but maintains a firm stare. "We do this my way. You help me get my daughter, and then we deal with the rest." Chester nods. Their fates entwine in the pursuit of a common goal. "So guess we got a deal? We should hurry. I'm sure they know you're coming." That is all I have, apparently. Shit. That sucks. I have 30 pages. I have a third of this story written. Oh boy. So now I have to... Damn, that's a lot. Yeah. I have a third of this done. Oh, and Bess, let me tell you. So, I'm a banker. You know this. I meet this guy. This flippin' dude. And he was like, "What do you do?" And I'm like, well, I went to school for acting, but now here I am, banking. And he was intrigued and kind of gave me like a story, his story, and I shared mine. And then he told me he knew a friend that actually directed with George Lucas and like does films. And I was like, no way, you know? And I just put myself out there. He was like, keep following your dreams, man, you know, and like we shook hands. And I'm like, speaking of dreams, if I sent you a script, could you give that to your director, buddy? And I'm like, And he's like, yeah, I'll do it. And I'm like, fuck. So why am I writing today? This is why. So I want to give this the chef's atlas of approval. I want to make this the best I can. And we got ChatGPT to help us out a little bit. You know? I mean, it's still my idea, obviously, but, you know, probably be able to help me write things a little better. But now, I need to find out where this goes next. It is awesome. It is awesome, best. And I'm nervous. I want to do well over here. So, first things first. I want to share this with oh my, this is a lot. But I'm gonna copy this whole thing and hopefully it'll understand what I'm trying to do. It's a lot, though. I read this whole thing today. 30 pages, not that much. The thing is, it's like a minute a page, right? So you gotta think that it's only a minute a page. I have some great characters here. I have a story arc that I want to do with Ace. Like, I want Ace to, like, befriend Anastasia, the little girl, and, like, save her from the factory. Oh, man. I don't know if it's gonna understand any of that. All right, let's see if so. Let's go through what the roadmap of what ChatGPT is thinking where the story should go. Now, I already have ideas of what I want to do with the story and where I want the characters to go, but I do want to see what it is thinking to see if I can get any type of inspiration from it. So we're going to read it. Roadmap, pages to minutes. Right to complete plan. Goal, expand stakes. Dig into Raz's operation. Introduce false allies. Raise personal stakes. Helen, Anastasia. Force Boone and Chester to rely on each other. That is what we want. Page 32 to 40. Intimidate Fallout. Investigation beats. write 8 pages. 8 pages of the investigation. Booking/station interrogation. Boone processes Chester at the station. Tension/banter. Chester gives cryptic info about the factory and Venom. Boone gets call lead about Tip. No, that is not how this goes. So let's already fix that. That's not how this is going to go next. What is going to go next is so what I think should go next is finding out Chief Valdez working with Raz and uncovers this in the station. So you want Chief Valdez to realize that Raz has evolved well? No, it's not what I asked. No. We need music. First of all, I need to be inspired. Thank you. So sophisticated noir. Now that I've read where I left off, I don't think Boone oh, Jay. Thank you for the follow, Jay. Appreciate you. Where did that follow come from? Was that Twitch? Hey homie, checked your video. Seems like you're new in Kick and not yet affiliated and verified. I got a proposal for you. By sharing your stream to Kick community, for you'll gain 100 active audience and earn nothing less than $1,000. Add me on Discord if you're interested. Jay, sorry dude. I am new to the old TikTok or the Kick, but if I'm ever gonna get a following, I'm gonna do it the right way. No corners being cut with me. You'll find your guy. He's out there. All right. We know how that goes. Well, thank you for the follow, Jay. Much obliged. Alright, so honestly, where I like this music, but it's like, man, sometimes it's just too much. Right? I got so many tabs open, I have no idea where I even put it. Where'd I put the music? There it is. I turned down just slightly. Maybe a little more. Okay. And honestly, now that I've read, I left off. I don't think Boone would go to the station. I think he would want to go to the factory. And I think that's exactly what keep tension high. Factories are dark, enclosed, and dangerous. Let me explain a few things one by one. Then you can begin. Okay. The first thing I was thinking of a scene where Chester opens up about his story. And young lovers that make music that moved Jericho to make it big. But during a gig at one of Raz's clubs, when Chester so the scene essentially is a heartfelt backstory moment for Chester, where we see Chester and Helen were young, ambitious musicians. They moved to Jericho to make it big. During a big gig, one of Raz's clubs, Raz kidnapped Helen while Chester was briefly away. Since then, Chester has been tracking Raz, fueled by hope, love, and grief. Kind of true. He expresses his story to Natasha. Story to Natasha while mending Boone and Chester's wounds after some fight. Perfect. That adds emotional depth. Nice, quiet contrast after the action. Here's a structured way we could approach this scene. After a rough fight, Boone and Chester are injured. Natasha is tending to their wounds in a safe, dimly lit space. Maybe a back room, safe house, or abandoned studio. The fight... Maybe the restaurant? Or Natasha's apartment? Okay, so that's one thing. Another scene. Explain another scene. Structure. Yes. Okay, so I have the scene where I want Boone to open up to Natasha while they're getting their wounds mended. I love being dyslexic. Moons mended. You know? It's annoying. What would be the next scene? So the other scene I have Alright, so we have two big scenes that I know that I want to be made. And these are actually different scenes as well. Okay. Such a different type of stream, I know. It's just a chill kind of time. But I'm trying to write today. Try to get this together. Thinking. There's a lot I want to do, a lot I want to say. I'm just trying to figure out the structure. I need to think this over. Give me a minute. I'm going to think it over. Oh, thank you. Hydrate. Just don't know where it should go next. Sorry, Bess. As you saw, I was deep in thought. I still am. I'm gonna put it on BRB. I gotta think. Any ideas? Tell me. I love it. Okay. Thinking. Thinking. That's all I've been doing is thinking. My thought is car chase scene. I think that's the next move. I'm starting to write a car chase scene. And I've never written one before, so I'm trying to make it sound interesting. Currently, we have interior, bones unmarked car, late afternoon. Sun low, city slick with earlier rain. Delivery trucks hum past, workers finish shifts. City's alive with the late afternoon grind. Boone's hands grip the wheel tighten. Chester rides shotgun, eyes scanning every corner. Boone presses the radio. Dispatch. I'm looking for a black Mercedes, tinted windows, north on Columbus. Static. A faint dispatch voice murmurs back. Boone grits his teeth. Chester, you're wasting your time. Boone glances at him, jaw tight. You got any better idea? You got a better idea? Come on, 'cause I'm all ears. Chester, if they're headed for Selma, they're going to take Rayner Street. Left, then, this alley. Boone jerks the wheel. The car tears into the alley at full speed. Pedestrians dive out of the way as Boone honks a warning. Through the rain-slick alley, a black Mercedes glimmers past. Just a glimpse. Boone slams the gas on the next stretch. Suddenly, the black Camaro barrels from a side street. Bert behind the wheel, eyes fixed on Chester's side of the car. He lunges to ram. Bert shouting, "You're mine, Tweak." Boone swerves hard, tires squealing, narrowly avoiding the impact. Boone, fuck, not these guys again. The Mercedes slips ahead. Boone guns it, weaves through the traffic. The Camaro snaps at the rear end like a predator. The chase is on. The alleyway is a blur of rain, metal, and fury. Okay. Sounds alright. Essentially, I wrote it, and then I was just like, let's make it sound better. Yeah, sounds good. It's just, man, why am I tired? I hate this. This whole 9 to 5 job shit. Man. I just want to create. That's all I want to do. Terrible. It's like I just want to create. Yeah, I don't mind the I don't mind that part, but The chase roars out of the alley and into an open street. Boone's unmarked car, fishtails, tires screaming. The Mercedes glides ahead like a shadow. The Camaro tight on their back bumper. Under his breath, come on. I'm coming, baby. Sirens wail in the distance, flashing lights up ahead. Boone's eyes light up. Finally, the cavalry. Chester, silent. Boone floors it, waving his badge through the windshield. It's Boone! I'm in pursuit! Before he can finish, one of the police cruisers jerks sideways, blocking the lane. Boone, confused. Hey, get out of the way! Crash! A cruiser. T-bones Boone's car from the side. The impact brutal. Metal crushing. Glass bursts. So that's how they get stopped. Well, I did stream today. Trying to do the 8:30 every day. Yeah, I just got to keep it going. Keep working at it. I know it wasn't that exciting. I know I'm just trying to write something right now. I'm going to try to put in a little more effort off camera. See if I can get somewhere that I feel comfortable with. I really, for some reason, I thought I was just going to tackle this and put a bunch of stuff in there. No, it's not going to be that easy. I mean, I have like a great idea, and it's so hard to put that shit on paper and like do it right and give it justice and like go through it with a fine-tooth comb and like make sure things sound better and sound right. Like, it's really hard as a writer to not make things sound like your voice. That's like one of the biggest issues that I've dealt with, you know, because I have a certain type of cadence and a certain type of humor and all the things that have like brought me up into what, you know, or like how I speak. So it's difficult when you're writing something because you can fall into, you know, writing things in your tone, in your voice, and then you have to like really step back and be like, hey, I actually gotta start thinking about these. Each name on this piece of paper is a different human being. They sound different, they act different, they learned everything different. You have to like really put that into play. That's the best part about an actor, is an actor can really just do what they want into creating that. Here I'm trying to create more, so I got to figure that out. I can already tell with what I have currently. I have to go through it with a fine-tooth comb. I have to fix. I know what I want them to say, but now I'm gonna have to start like finding their tone for each character, and then I also have to ease up a few things, especially the beginning. It's very graphic in the beginning, which when I was younger and I was writing this, I can understand why like it seemed appealing. But now that I'm reading it, it just sounds like smut, you know? Like I'm just like, nah, we can't just do that. Like we need to give it something more. Less is more sometimes, you know. I know it would be cool just seeing the craziest stuff, but in this situation, less is more. So gonna have to fix that too, because I can already tell, like, just reading it, that I want that to change, and I will. I'll get that to change for sure. But it is 11 o'clock. I have been streaming for, what is that, like 2 hours? Almost. This says 2 hours and 31 minutes. Huh. Maybe. But, yeah. Streaming for a minute. And I'm just going to work on getting this together. Getting this going. Off stream. But everyone that followed, everyone that talked today, I appreciate you guys. Bess, thank you. You rock. I know, like, we're still, like, trying to grow. You know, we're still trying to grow this stream. I know it. And I know the way I stream is very unconventional. And it's a little out there. But I am definitely a type of person that just wants to be able to converse and talk. It's so crazy. But I am so well aware of, like, what I want my content to be. And I want it to be more of a conversation, talking with chat, talking with people, than just me playing video games. I love playing games. I do. We've seen it. But it's like, I'm definitely looking for something more. And something that I feel is going to be just worth something. Yeah, all over the place. I like where the script is at. I want it to continue. I need to work on it more. And I don't want to bore you guys with watching me go back and forth and, like, go deep in thought. Because it really is. Like, I will just, like, stare. You know? Like, just stare for no reason. Trying to understand, like, the thought. Oh, man. It is a lot, man. It's crazy. What's crazy is, like, seeing more viewers come in while I keep talking. Maybe I should have kept talking. I have no idea. It's hard to just talk about, writing a script. It's just trying to do better. I just want to get back out there. And, like, do something creative. That's really all I want to do. It gives me purpose, peace of mind, and makes me happy. But it is late. I keep yawning, and I don't have much else to do besides try to keep writing here. But everyone that watched today, I appreciate you guys. YouTube, appreciate you. Kick, appreciate you. Twitch, you're my man. Alright? Appreciate you big time. Long time. Alright? Feel free to check out the socials, because I'm always trying to add things, or, like, at least talk to people through the socials. Like I said, truly trying to build a community. It's weird, but that is the real goal. It's nothing else. It's not, I just want to play games and, not have to work ever again in my life. That's not it. It's honestly creating connection. That's literally it, is trying to just create connection. Nothing else. It's like a big experiment, essentially. That's what this is. Just a huge experiment. Good streamline. Thank you, Bess. I appreciate you. You're awesome, dude. You know me. I could keep rambling on. But I should go to sleep. Do my thing. I'm going to keep writing, though. I want to get further through. So I'll do that. Best, appreciate you watching. Like I said, Kick, you guys, thank you. YouTube, thank you. Feel free to like and subscribe or whatever you guys do. Or not. That's cool too. So, unlimited power. That's what I see. I love it. Alright, man. Bess, I appreciate you very much. And I hope you have a good night. Alright? If you ever need anything, I'm here. Alrighty. I'll see you guys. Peace.